There are only 2 episodes left for Foundation Season 2 to come to an end. And to be honest, for the first time this year, I wish for a show not to finish. Not because there is still a lot to tell and the story does not develop at the pace that I wish it to develop, but because I enjoy the story too much and feel like I can watch it for hours. Seriously, each week I start my weekend with a boosted morale, knowing that Foundation is here with a new episode to please me. Episode 8, titled The Last Empress, was as impressive as the previous episodes, if not more. And yet, this does not mean that it was all sunshine and butterflies. On the contrary, this might be the most tragic episode of the show so far, as we have witnessed lots of brutality, betrayal, and death. So without further ado, let's dive into the series and see what's been going on in the Foundation universe. First of all, let's talk about Queen Sareth, simply because her storyline was the most tragic to me in this episode. Also, I feel like we have all been underestimating her role in the collapse of the Empire. When she first got introduced to the series, it was apparent that she was a strong character, but I don't think I've got the grasp of how strong she is until this episode. She's a true survivor and has no fear of either the Empire or Damerzel. I mean, even I am afraid of Damerzel. Jokes aside, I was expecting the 2 women to interact in this episode, but once again, I failed to foresee how cruel and scary Damerzel can be. First, we watched Queen Sareth go under a medical examination for her reproductive health. It was a painful process and an outright negotiation table, as she was demanded to deliver her eggs even before the marriage was legalized. Naturally, she opposed the idea, which was not welcomed by Damerzel. Following the examination, Damerzel demanded a one-to-one talk, during which she basically confessed to killing the entire family of Queen Sareth with a single order and threatened her with sharing a similar fate. Knowing how much Queen Sareth was fond of her family, this was painful to watch. I mean, yes, the visuals are amazing and the action is often on point in this series, proving that it is the perfect sci-fi show. But at that particular scene, I realized that the series was also amazing in delivering human emotions, struggles, and overall experiences. I feel like there is a particular focus on being human in this season of the show, since the first season was mostly on exploring the Foundation universe and explaining how things work to us. After Damerzel's open threat, Sareth first went to Brother Day to confront him. However, as expected, Brother Day was even more cruel than Damerzel, so she went straight to Brother Dusk and basically seduced him to provide his sperm instead of Brother Day in child production. What does this mean? Well, it basically means that, as Sareth expressed so clearly, they are making a bloodless coup. Sareth is determined to not have Brother Day's children and is ready to risk her own life for that purpose. This means that we will watch the Empire collapsing inside, as brother will kill brother, literally. On another corner of the universe, we continue to follow Gale and Salvor Hardin. First of all, let me tell you one thing. There is something icky about Talon Bond and her entire community. I mean, I get that they have a spiritual presence and seem like they are doing everything with a purpose in mind, claiming that even death is a necessary sacrifice to reach the good. But I don't buy it. Quite frankly, I don't know how Gale fell into it either. Perhaps is the mind control as Hari Seldon claimed before he tragically died. I'm not sure. Either way, it is clear that they are determined to use Gale for their own interest, rather than fighting for the same goal, aka the mule. Unfortunately, Gale's blind commitment to this new community cost not only Hari Seldon's life, but also Salvor Hardin's, as she was ambushed by Talon Bond when trying to solve the mysteries of this weird group. The dialogue between Salvor and Gale was particularly interesting, as they discussed whether Gale was the chosen person to save humanity or not. It made me think about Dune, yet another sci-fi classic with a major chosen hero trope. And when I inevitably compared Gale with Paul, I'm afraid I could not see many similarities between the two. So I'm on Salvor's side when it comes to Gale being delusional about her mission in life. I am certain that Salvor will somehow return to life or manage to reincarnate, or something like that. It is clear that this universe has multiple methods to resurrect someone. Still, it was sad to watch that she was killed by the people who were supposed to help her mother to save her life. What tragedy. I can't wait to see Gale's reaction to Salvor's disappearance. And if she believes in Talon's lies again, I'm out. Do you think Salvor is truly dead? Do you see Gale as the savior of humanity? Or is she just delusional? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.